actually forgot. I got done editing a couple videos and came out for a quick walk and totally forgot to do a little live today. So I figured I'll just jump on for a few here and say hello to everyone. And so make sure as you come in, you like and come. Look how beautiful the sky is. Look at that. It is gorgeous out here. It's a little chilly, but I like it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stick around, let's have some fun. And yeah, so I want to start off, well, let's let some people get in here first. There's Greg Vandal, Opinion Rules, my friend. Good to see ya. So huffing and puffing up a hill here. Hey, Free Show. Hey, and hey, Echo, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Finally recorded my review of Freak Show's Microtech brachial, and that'll be going back to him tomorrow. Thank you for your patience, my friend. Recorded 4 videos today, and 2 of them are edited, and 2 of them still have to be put together. But basically, the 4 I recorded plus 1 I already had will complete this week. So I have a video for every day this week, which is great. Hey, Big E. Hey, what was that, Lauren? Hey, Lauren, what's up? Hey, Kathleen, hope you're doing well. Hey, Jim Miller. Jim must have got the notification. Hey, Rick's Knives. Good to see you. Weather's nice here. Yeah, it's gorgeous here. I mean, look at that sky. I know you guys got to look at me, but sky is beautiful. All right, so we'll let a few more people get in here. Now, tomorrow night is going to be an absolutely fun stream for sure. We will have our buddies Spencer and I think Steve, but I'm not positive yet, from Finch Knives joining us for the first time ever on KF Live. I will start at 7:45, and they will join me at 8. That is all Eastern time. We're already timing people out. What's happening? I bet it is. How's the, haven't really talked to you this weekend. How is everything in Asheville? How are the people doing? Hopefully well. So please make sure you join me tomorrow night. I am very excited to have those guys on. Now, we're obviously talking about The Undertaker, but guys, since it's the first time we've had them on, we're just going to have free-for-all Finch time. So I'm very excited, and we'll talk about knives in general, of course, so that those of you who are weird and don't like Finch knives can have something to talk about as well. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, Greg. Pocket razors. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a little bit. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but people go over the top of me all the time. Plus, I've been doing this about this same time slot for like 2 or 3 months. But seriously, if you guys want to go see Pocket Razors when he starts, please do. But I probably won't go but 5 or 10 minutes past the top of the hour anyway. So it is what it is. We went down. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do, and you guys do what you're gonna do. If you want to go over to Pocket Razors, please do. First knife in the pocket today is an original limited edition. These were, they don't do a lot of these anymore. They seem to focus on the Ace stuff, but this is an actual Giant Mouse. This is the Giant Mouse GM2. Oh man, Mark, obviously no hard feelings, man. I'll be off shortly after the top of the hour. So I'm just saying it's kind of, there's more channels than there is time these days, is all I was trying to say. Love you, dude. You know I do. You do a great job. Everybody, if you are not subscribed to Pocket Razors, you should go check him out and go to his stream as soon as I'm done. He is a cool dude with some cool stuff. Seems really friendly and nice, and I like that. DSKFS kind of guy, so that is great. So there is the Giant Mouse GM2, which is in M390, And look at this. I mean, you don't get this much. That milled carbon fiber is one of my favorite things about this knife. Now, you can see that blue anodized clip. I have beat the ever-loving papoopy out of that. I've had this knife for, shoot, 6+ years, maybe 7. Hey, Big Jim, what's going on, man? Hey, Derek, good to see ya. Yeah, definitely. I still need to do, if he'll have me, since I keep putting him off, I need to do a pocket talk. But I literally, and you can ask Scarlett if you don't believe me. Well, we'll let this guy come on out. I do not even have time to fart these days. Life is, well, now he's going back in his driveway. I just am way too busy. It gets incredibly frustrating how busy I am. I keep looking for times to do some things like Mark's thing, and I just have not had time, but I want to very much so. Want to. Hey, Nick Travellini. So that's the first one. Big clip point, huge clip point. I'm thankful to our buddy Kevin, Lefty EDC, who took this one and tuned it up for me a little bit. It was pretty light on the detent, and I had tried to mess with it. He got it really nice. Which means I voided the warranty, but who cares? I'm keeping it anyway. So, all right, I'm gonna switch hands. Hey, pup. You're good. You're good. Uh-oh. Puppy's in trouble. So hey, Derek, what's up, man? It's always, man. It's hard to find that time. You guys are hilarious. Okay, so they are still doing those. Okay. Yeah, well, that was a 300 piece run, and I think that's number 27, if I remember correctly. And it's not going anywhere, so it is what it is. The next knife, this comes from White Mountain Knives. It just came in yesterday. This is the Rackham Jack from Tuya. And, you know, this one's really brought up some odd feelings from a couple other reviewers that I think are really interesting. Somebody mentioned Roll Shambo. He might be. It's weird to me that people are so uptight about this thing having a nail nick. You know, well, if they were really trying to make a good looking knife, it shouldn't have a nail nick. Well, okay. Okay, there's a version without a nail nick, by the way. I got the one with the nail nick on purpose. Now, you can flip it, and it has a ridiculous detent and a beautiful blade. The reason I got the one with the nail nick was not because I thought it looked better, anything. You guys know me. I got it to do that with, and that's what I explained to them. And oh, it looks stupid to have a flipper and a nail nick. Well, they wouldn't like any Finch knives then. But I thought that was really interesting to see some people like just not liking the aesthetic of it. I guess my style is a little more wide open than a lot of people. It's funny, even though I'm very opinionated on some things, it's funny, I seem to not be quite as uptight as some of these guys are on some of the things they believe, especially when it comes to some of these guys in their steel. They are really uptight about steel, and it's just like, what the heck? Yeah, Finch does it a lot, and I like it, and it's you saw that, did you? It did not feel great. I will be honest and say that didn't feel great. I actually called the doctors, the nurse earlier, because I'm still not able to straighten it. I am closer, but they keep telling me it could take up to a month to get my finger to straighten out. So it is not convenient. It is the first thing to hit anything. When I'm picking up something, the finger I shouldn't be putting the pressure on is the one that hits anything you're picking up first. So it is not cool. It is not cool at all. Yeah, I'm very opinionated too. I'm just not as, definitely not. By the way, Freak Show and his Ultim problems, I am definitely not that opinionated. I have a lot of knives in my collection that when I first got them in, we're not going to be the first, you know, we're not going to be up there. Oh, you know, it's okay, we'll try it out. And I get it, or I bring it in for review or whatever, and I'm like, wow. So I've found that being more open has opened me up to things I wouldn't have liked, rather than just saying, oh, I hate that, it sucks. But it is what it is. Oh, sorry, Chris. Hello, sir. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, you're definitely which is why I'm a little confused, and I didn't bring this up in the brachial review, but I thought about it while I was doing the review. That knife, I love it. I gave it a really good review, the brachial. My complaint about that knife is it's a very upswept Persian, so it pulls out of long cuts. And I'm really surprised, knowing what you like knives for, that you like that blade shape. I really am, because you are very particular. And that kind of surprised me a little bit. Hello, Isaac. Good to have you here. Hey, Ron Crow. Ron, magic happened last night, man. I got off the stream, and I went, you know what? I'm going to try to get Ron's Microjet ready to go. So I boxed it up, and I walked out to the mailbox, and literally the mail had not come yet. Put it in the mailbox, put the flag up, and she came like 5 minutes later and took it. And I watched her, and I was super happy. So your knife went out yesterday. So I thought that was really cool. Well, that's the one, Big Jim. That's this one. And that's why I got it. It wasn't even more... This goes back to White Mountain when I'm done. It wasn't really about the nail nick as much as the flat ground blade. That's why I picked that one, because I really like that full flat ground blade. I think that's pretty incredible, to say the least. So I hate the billboarding. Only thing I don't like. What about the blade? Tell me about the blade. Have you cut a lot with it? I'm just curious what you think. Oh no, Kathleen, that's not good. Well, I hope they get you straight. Hopefully I don't have to have another surgery. I think I'm just not being patient enough. Hopefully. And we'll just wait and see. Yeah, the billboarding is trash. And I did, by the way, Freak Show, don't be surprised when you see my video. I called Microtech out for that. And by the way, you'll love the title of the video too. Because if you guys haven't seen my most viewed video, wow, what is happening? My most viewed video is a comparison between the Microtech Ultratech and the Kershaw Livewire. And it was pretty clear. I didn't come right out and say which one I like better, but it was pretty clear if you were paying attention, I like the Kershaw better. Well, Microtech fanboy hates me. Microtech fanboy is literally, I am evil man number one on Microtech fanboys list. So I just might have leaned into that title a little bit. I like the blade. Most of my cuts work fine. I don't do a ton of long cuts. Okay, see, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense for your use case then. But now I had one today bring up something really interesting, and it just proves how little I know about Microtech. That particular video was Andrew Hubbard's Ultratech, and I think it is an older version Ultratech and a brand new Livewire. And so a guy commented today and said it was a very unfair video, and that I should get a, what did he call it? A Trudon, a new version, like a Gen 3 Trudon, I think he called it. I should get one of those and compare it to a Livewire. So I might try to see if I can find somebody with one of those, or borrow one from like White Mountain or somebody, and do another video, because that one has been so popular. And sure, I don't care. I'll update the video and I'll just go, look, here's a newer version Microtech, and a newer version, because I'll use my red Livewire, which is the newer. They've updated things a little bit, and I'll do that video, and hopefully that one will do just as well. So I would love to do that. He said I was unfair because they've updated the action, because my biggest complaint on the Ultratech was that it shreds my thumb. Shreds. That stupid slide is so aggressive and the action is so tight that that thing just shredded my thumb. Okay, yeah, Kathleen, well, hold on, let's see. I'm not a fan of the Microtech OTFs. Had one for a while. The blades just aren't ground to cut. No, they aren't. And the live wire very much is. Yeah, and that's my thing. Okay, so Freak Show, let's have that conversation. Fanboy, Microtech fanboy. He's also, I bet you that dude, you know, he always says, well, the real reason to have a Microtech OTF is for tactical reasons. Well, how many of those guys are ever going to use it for that? You know, I actually cut when I have my live wire. I cut with it. I do, very much so. Well, okay, so then it's going to be bigger than the live wire too. That's why I chose that, because, so I wonder why he picked that one. Maybe there's a Gen 3 Ultratech. If the Ultratech is the size of the live wire, whatever the size of the live wire is, the newer version is what I'd like to check. No, but Rick, I will say this. I'm starting to learn that the videos that a lot of people don't like are the ones that get the views. So I'm okay with that. I hope to goodness it doesn't please everyone. Sorry for the shadow there. Hey Sean, what's up, man? Get the PP live wire. Is there one? Nice. We'll get that for Freak Show. Late to the party. Yeah, that's fine. I'm out here walking. Let's see how many steps I have. Hold on. You guys are looking at the ground now. I'm only at 7,000 steps, so I'll probably do one more lap after this and then go eat some dinner. The only OTF I have is a TACCOM Stinger. I have the TACCOM Chimera, I think it is. I have that one. That one's pretty cool, but I prefer the live wire over anything I've experienced, except, and again, it depends on what you're looking for. The live wire is more of a pokey stabby blade, at least the one I have. And the, I really like the, the Pulse from EMP EDC because of that Warncliffe blade. But still, I would put the live wire up there for sure. Double action OTFs are no better than anything else for technical use. They jump off the track. Right. It came out a couple months ago. What did? Hey, Chef Rocky. Oh, is he here? Oh, you handled Chef Rocky's, right. Me too. He brought it by a blade show. Nice. Just got done with some soccer and carrying the Microjet. Nice, Sean. Very cool. Yeah, so, you know, it's funny, though. They're not all like that video-wise. I have a video out there where I said the Vosteed Parallel is way better than the Benchmade Narrows and way cheaper, and I wouldn't even bother with the Narrows, just get you a Parallel. And I was expecting all kinds of hate and views from it. And I think it's got like 250 views and no hate whatsoever. So maybe at some point it'll catch the algorithm and Benchmade guy will find it and get all mad at me. But I didn't do it for that reason. The way I do the videos is I come up with how I feel about it, and then I come up with the title. I felt like it was better, especially considering the price. And I don't like the Narrows at all. I made a short on my Microjet today. Nice, Kevin. No interest in OTFs. Yeah, I mean, I only have a few. Same thing with gravity knives. The PP wire came out a few months ago. There you go. The PP wire. people hate Benchmade. Oh, people love Benchmade, man. The people that love Benchmade love Benchmade. They are absolute Benchmade, just like fanboys. Because I have had a few times where, you know, I've said something about it. Well, when I did my original Narrows review, they were all over me about that one. All right, well, what time is it here? Yeah, I better get off of here so that you guys can go over to Pocket Razors. I literally do hate to walk over people, but again, this is when I have time to come on a Sunday, to come live on a Sunday, so this is when I'm doing it. So plus I need to finish walking. I'm about out of breath, so is what it is. Oh goodness. Everyone take it easy. I like select Benchmade knives, but Benchmade has lost their mind on pricing. You got that right. I like the 940 and the 945 very much. And I would still like to get a 940 for the collection. I have that policy that I do not buy things that I've already reviewed. And Keith, the knife freak, lent me his 940 back in the day. And yeah, so I've already reviewed one. So probably not going to buy one, but still would like to have one for the collection at some point. Heretic Manicore, but it's so expensive I'm afraid to carry it. Yeah. See, I don't have that. Like, I have my Holt Morpheus. Of course, it was given to me, but I carry it. I don't care. It is what it is. I had a short go crazy on that knife in the last few days, and you would be surprised how many people yesterday. You would be surprised how many people have called that knife ugly. I'm like, what in the world? It is not ugly. What is wrong with you people? But I don't argue with them. Yeah, the Griptilian is okay. It's just not, it never really hit me. But yeah, I don't really like the Adamas. It's square and chunky, and your hand has to fit between the guard and the flare at the end. It's okay. I had one for a little while. I sold it. It wasn't for me. Just, yeah, too chunky, too thick. Just not for me. I loved the Anthem that Freak Show lent me. It's a great knife. Grip is okay. I mean, I don't have any big problems. It just didn't, like, again, it's because it's a bar lock. And you guys know there's only so much love I have for a bar lock. But that's most of what Benchmade does, if I know correctly. I wish they wouldn't, but they do. All right, well, let's see where I'm at stepwise here. Sorry. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up anyway. I still got a little bit more to do. I'm a broke kid that likes knives from Ohio. There you go. The Anthem's great. The Anthem is great. Yep. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, Chris. Just not, you know me. I'm weird. All right, guys, so do me a favor and like, comment, subscribe. And if you will, go over and say hi to Pocket Razors. I came over there last week after asking people to go say hi to Pocket Razors, and nobody did. So somebody go over there and say, KnivesFAST sent me, or whatever, so he knows I'm done. Or I will. I'll do it. All right, but thank you guys so much for your support. And for all you do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel. See you guys.